Yo, trying to see how this works. Okay, let me see something. Yo, all right, I see the chat now. Why is it not coming up on my thing? Why is my chat not coming up? That's what I want to know. Playoffs tight? Yeah, man. I don't know. I don't know how this is gonna go. Cause let me turn this down. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I'm on the fence because I don't know if I want them to go to the playoffs. Last week was a lot. Last week was a lot, and I don't want to. I don't know if I want to see them do that at a high level, like deep in the playoffs, and they go and just play like trash. I don't know if I'm prepared to see that on a big stage. I don't think I want to see that. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I don't know if that's something I want to see. I'm trying to upload this video, but it's giving me trouble. So I was like, let me just go live and then see how that goes. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know what I want for the Falcons right now. I'm happy. Believe me, I am happy. I'm very happy that they won this game. But it's just I was looking to win today too. I hope they lose. That's I can't act like I want them to win because I really don't. But um, I don't know. I'm cool with this, but I don't want this team in the playoffs because I don't know if I trust them. Well, I know for a fact I don't trust them. I know for a straight fact I do not trust this team in the playoffs. So if we just went out and it doesn't end up being that bad, then I'll be okay. You know what I'm saying? I'll be perfectly content if that is the end game for us. But I don't know if I can take going to the playoffs and then immediately blown it away. That's what I don't want to see. Yeah, but Merry Christmas to all of y'all. You know what I'm saying? I hope y'all had a I hope y'all wish for this win like I did, cause damn, I really wanted this to happen, but it's just like now I'm thinking about it. You know, what does it matter? Cause we've already played the worst football, and we've already damn near destroyed our chances of getting to the playoffs. I can't I can't scream. Thing is, I can't yell at him today because he played well. I can't scream, and I'm in the house, so I can't yell as loud as I want to. But I have no reason to yell because they won. They got a sound victory. That's all I want. It's not that hard. All I want is 4 quarters of sustainable football, and they act like that is the hardest thing for them to do. That's where my issue comes from. That is where my issue comes from every single time. I want them to play 4 quarters of football, and every time they don't do that, they lose. Some teams can get away with that. Some teams can get away with playing 2 quarters. The Falcons cannot, as they've shown on multiple occasions. So, what you know what I'm saying? But the main thing is that the Falcons won. Jesse Bates is amazing. All right, let's check. Oh God, oh God. Jaguars getting beat down. Dallas winning. Chicago winning. And Giants Eagles tomorrow. That's gonna be crazy. That's gonna be a really good game tomorrow. That's really. Oh, it's three. Three. I don't really care about this game, but that's another two really good games for Christmas. I'm happy for you. I don't want your happiness. You. I don't want y'all happiness. Y'all happiness stinks. I don't want that. Ugh. I don't even know if Sleeter went live today. I feel like he didn't because last week I probably if he did go live, he's stronger than I am. Jesse Bates has been he has to be our best acquisition from free agency offseason. He has to be one of our best acquisitions, if not the best acquisition of all time. He has to be. It doesn't make any sense how good he is. And we got him on the team. Like, we have so many gems on this team. So why don't they play like it all the time? They want to play like it today. Cool. You know what I'm saying? You know, so it's just, I want so much more. And I don't know if we're going to get more. Ever. Whose fault is that? It's not ours. It's theirs. There's nothing we can do as fans. There's absolutely nothing we can do. Unfortunately, if there was something I could do, I would do it. I would have done it earlier in the season, so we wouldn't be in this spot where we've won a game, but I still feel like there's something missing. And the crazy thing about it, it's not even all the way over yet. For some way, somehow, we still could survive and make it to the playoffs if everything just collapses on it. It probably won't. Cause that would require something good to happen for the Falcons. And there's very little times where anything good happens to the Falcons on purpose. Like with our best intentions in mind. That never happens. Do you like Arthur? The aardvark? Like with the glasses? Absolutely. Arthur Smith? No. No, I do not. No, I do not. He escaped today. Well, I don't even think he escaped. They just happened to win the game. I kind of want to. What possibly could he? Let me see what he. Are they still doing the conference? I hate watching it because why would I watch it? But it's done now. What possibly could he have said?
What he provided for you today and no turnovers?
Yeah. He provided, I mean, he kept the offense in rhythm. We wanted to be aggressive, and he certainly executed the plan. And, it helps. He got a lot of experience, and you could feel it. And we got into a lot of drives, and a lot of guys contributed. And I thought he did a phenomenal job today.
Could you speak to your defense and the 6 sacks that they had as they got after
6 sacks?
Yeah,
Gardner Minshew today?
It helps when you've got really smart players because, the opening drive, they converted the first 3rd and long, and they got a little no huddle. Then there was a DPI, and then they got the ball in there. And a couple things tweaked in game. I thought those guys, Ryan and Jerry and Jack and the players started throwing different looks, made them hold an extra tick, give or take, and the guys played really well up front. And, same thing with situational football as a team. That's been a thing that's kind of stopped us a little bit, not handling into half.
Really?
When you defer the middle eight, however you want to look at it. And we were able to do that. We were able to get points right before. I mean, there was a minor clock issue, but we were going to run in timeout, so we had to kick off, which we didn't want, but we got what we needed, and then came back and got the touchdown. And that's what you want when you talk about doubling possessions. That's a 10-point swing, and that's how you can win games if you can control those situations. And everybody was in tune in all 3 phases. It was a good team win.
And how big was this win for you in the bigger playoff and division
What's up, Kendall?
Title picture?
Well, we just how the season goes, lad. I mean, it's just the focus was we needed to get that win. You want to be relevant late in the year. Obviously, it's good to win this time of year and be in it. And, we got to get ready. Obviously, tomorrow's Christmas and the other things around the holiday season, but we got to get back to work. And get ready for Chicago.
It seemed like you guys were maybe a little bit more.
Is Chicago good? They're bad, right? Or they're like, I feel like every time I see them, they either like win really good or like they win really. I mean, they lose really bad. Are they good? I don't know.
On throwing the ball early today, was that by design
We've
with
had games
Taylor?
where we've tried that too. It's just, it's whether getting, sometimes it's that first third down, It's been our intent in a couple games that maybe not gone that way, but certainly when we were able to convert, stayed into the drive, stayed aggressive, and,
I think this is the issue that I have with the whole Heineke and Ritter conversation. Heineke has no choice but to be a better quarterback than Ritter because he has more experience than Ritter does. You know what I'm saying? The Bucs. Hey, listen. But yeah, this is why I'm like, oh, they're like, oh, Heineke's better than Ritter. Heineke has but no choice to be better than Ritter. Ritter is trying to progress to get to a certain point. Heineke is already at his peak. And his peak is what the Falcons need. The Falcons need what Heineke is doing. You know what I'm saying? I'm not ignoring that. But I don't see the reason to compare a veteran and a rookie. Or a veteran and a younger star, I'll say. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, these are the things that I don't like. I don't like having that Heineke conversation because everyone throws him in the water and like, oh, he's better. He has to be better. I would expect the veteran of many years to be better than Desmond Ritter. And everyone throws Ritter under the bus. I'm not saying that he's the best quarterback. He makes some dumbass decisions. I'm sorry, I'm trying to upload this video. He makes some dumbass decisions sometimes. Well, a lot of times. Last week, it was some of the worst decision-making I've seen in my life. But he's working through some things. He has to progress to a certain point. I think Atlanta Falcons fans are so desperate to get a win, they don't realize that they have a lot of young superstars on this team that are trying to learn to get to a certain point. All the players that are really, really good right now, they weren't just amazingly good for their whole career. You have dips. You have learning periods. You have off seasons. You have things that have to go with it. And Ritter doesn't get any of that. Ritter does not get any time at all. It's just he goes out there and if he messes up, they try to kill him. And I've been trying to defend him this entire time because I know he can be a good quarterback. He doesn't make it easy for me to defend him because he has games like last week. And games like last week end up in Heineke starting this week. And they keep just switching quarterbacks back and forth. How's that messing with the chemistry of the team? You know what I'm saying? So it's a lot. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot.
Kind of mixed and match throughout the game. I thought the guys did a great job, coaches and players all.
You've talked a lot about your offense throughout really the course of the year, and it seemed like maybe this was the most in flow it seemed like
Yeah,
for most of the
absolutely.
year.
Obviously you want to get touchdowns late, but you also want to play the situation. So the last two red zone drives, you say you got a little conservative, but you're making them use timeouts. You wanted to be aggressive, but I didn't want to. That's the stuff that as a coach you wish you had touchdowns there, but you're playing the long game there, and you don't pop a run. So, still able to get points, but that's something that we can continue to work on. But you're right, Mike. When we needed to play, guys made them, and it was different guys. I mean, the John play on the screen, third and long, that keeps drives. That gets points on the board. There's so many little plays right there. They started bringing a lot of pressure. We make an adjustment. Say, hey, when this happens, we got to get outside. And it's the underrated things like Matt Collins and Kadero Hodge gets the play started. One of those, unfortunately, Jake went out. He could have come back in the game. We'll have more on Jake Matthews later, but he could have come back in. But those are the plays that help you win. And so there's a team effort. It'll always be a team gain, and proud I get to coach those guys.
And the last time you showed up without a mustache, you said it was like a 3 a.m. impulse.
It is one
decision.
impulsive. I had to change momentum. Clean up, church myself up for the holidays. Like, should have a jacket like the Blades got.
The fuck are they asking about his freaking his mustache? Why are you doing that? Baker on fire. I need Baker Mayfield to have a really good game today, so I win fantasy. I need him to have the best game of his life because I'm losing really bad in fantasy. I need Baker Mayfield I need the Buccaneers to lose, maybe by one, but I need Baker Mayfield to throw 8 touchdowns with 500 yards. That's what I really need. I really need that really bad. Like, bad.
Is there any way to compare joy versus relief right now from your standpoint to get a win?
You know, Jeff, I mean, that's a great question. And sometimes you're in the NFL, and you probably heard me say it. I know a lot of coaches that raised me. Sometimes, winning's a relief. But, what's been good is when you're in these, you see the response from the team. That's why you love this game. And it's kind of refreshing sometimes, Jeff. You go back and you kind of think of things, and you don't want to lose that joy. So I would say it's more joy. But certainly sometimes it can feel like relief, and you don't want to lose that perspective. And I think that's been a great thing, is that perspective. And there's certainly a lot of joy in that locker room. And for myself personally, for those players, it's not about me. It's about the players, the staff, and the organization, and the fans out here today. They were phenomenal.
And also, you have a lot of family here today at the game. What does that mean to you?
Yeah, they show up, and they're huge Falcon supporters, and as there are a lot of people in the crowd. I mean, it's.
Thank you. I'm your favorite Falcons fan. Thank you. I try my best to be a fan of this punk ass team. Hey, Sleeta in the building. Merry Christmas, man. Hey, look, listen. Heineke did okay. You know what I'm saying? He's still Heineke. I'm not. He did okay. He didn't do nothing crazy. Thank God he didn't turn the ball over. He did all right. They won the game. That's all that matters. I still want Desmond Ridder, but you know what I'm saying? Heineke, he's okay. If he can figure out a way to get us on the right track to having consistent football games, he'll be all right with me. He will be all right with me, but she has to show me something. He has to show me something quickly. You know what I'm saying? Because as good as he is, as good as Heineke. Hold on, wait. Oh shit, I'm tripping. As good as Heineke is, I don't trust the future. No, he does. No, I don't. I'm not gonna say Ridder sucks. I'm not gonna say Ridder sucks. I'm not. I'm not gonna say Ridder sucks. I'm not gonna say Ridder sucks. I don't have the energy I'm not in the state of calling a quarterback who is learning how to play this position in the way that he needs to. That I can't. I can't. Is he the best? No. Is he the worst? No. I know Falcons fans, we're all so dramatic. We think he's just the worst thing to ever like hit anything. And in the moment, after watching him play, it's very infuriating. I understand why everyone wants change as far as Ridder goes, but I don't think so. I don't think he sucks. I don't think he sucks. He's better than Ridder. He has no choice but to be better than Ridder. Taylor Heineke should not get points for being better than a quarterback who has had extreme less time to prepare for this position. Taylor Heineke has been in the league for so freaking long. He doesn't get victory points for being better than Ridder when Ridder hasn't played for as long. That's my disconnect here. That will always be my disconnect here. They're saying, oh, LeBron's better than this 18-year-old kid coming up the draft. Yeah, I would hope so. I would hope the fuck so that he's better. But that's what my apologies for my profanities, but it makes me angry because like, bro, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Heineke can be as good as he wants to be. Heineke can be as good as he wants to be. But if you think that's the future of the Atlanta Falcons, we have a terrible future. Heineke is an old quarterback. Y'all keep forgetting that. Ravens and 49ers? Ravens, but close though. That's my thing. Famous, right? Ryan Hurts, Mahomes, See, now you just threw premier quarterbacks in there and then just threw Ridder in there. This is what I'm saying to you. You're throwing generational quarterbacks like Patrick Mahomes in there. Jalen Hurts is going through his mess ups right now. The Eagles are on a skid, and they're in the playoffs most likely, but he's starting to mess up. But I'm not seeing them ready to just chop his head off. And Eagles fans are worse than any fans ever. But they're not ready to kill him. This is my thing. Heineke can be as good as he wants to be. No one's calling him trash. But hold up. Let me see. How old is Heineke? Hold on. This is the first time I've ever typed in Taylor Heineke in my computer. Look, it's already in caps. He's 30. Do y'all think a 30-year-old quarterback with as much legs that Taylor Heineke has on him, if y'all want to make him the franchise quarterback for Atlanta, there is an issue here. And it's going to be the same issue that we've been having for years. For years. We can't keep putting these cookie cutter quarterbacks in the Atlanta Falcons organization and expecting them to do something outside of the normal. You know what I'm saying? That's my issue. That's my issue. That's the thing. Ritter's not going anywhere. And I don't think that's the funny thing. Ritter's career is not done. Breaking news: players are allowed to have bad seasons. That's what. Why are we ready to throw him under the bus when it's obvious that he's trying to figure this all out? Falcons fans have been in a drought of winning for so long. The moment they see a player that isn't giving them instant gratification, they call him trash. And I don't think that's the way to look at that. I think there's a much better way to look at that than just, hey, young quarterback didn't figure it out yet. Let's kill him. Like that doesn't make any sense to me. But let's throw Taylor Heineke in there. And he's played for all these teams, and now he has so much yardage on him. I don't trust that. Heineke should have started since week 1. Expectation from. I'm not saying Heineke is our future. We screwed up disrespecting Ryan, left the year early, and screwed up on Watson and Jackson. I was saying that we should have got Watson in the first place. Would you want Matt Ryan back? All right. See, y'all gonna get a reaction out of me. I was trying not to yell today because the Falcons won, but every time I hear that name, Atlanta Falcons, man. Atlanta, man. Listen, there is not. Hold on. Let me put my full screen on, because obviously there is not a scenario in this life that I would beg for Matt Ryan to come back. I could care less. I know y'all go, oh, stats, Super Bowl, MVP. I don't care. Tell somebody who cares, because I don't. Go find someone who cares. Go find them, because it's not going to be me. Falcons fans have been in a drought of winning for so long. Anytime you get a really, really good player like Matt Ryan is, they never want to let him go. And the moment he lets go, they just keep running back the same. But what about, it was the past. It's over now. We can't keep looking backwards as fans. We can't. We have to look towards the future. We can't change the past, but we can change what happens in the future. I don't want to have a history conversation every time we talk about the Atlanta Falcons. Oh, does that happen? I don't care. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't make any sense. And Desmond Ridder is better than Marcus Mariota. Marcus Mariota was throwing the ball to the grass blades. So, I mean, listen. I will always pick the young quarterback that's learning over the veteran quarterback that's on his last legs. Always. Always. That's always the way I've looked at it. I will always pick the quarterback who has potential over the quarterback who everyone says is great but doesn't have the hardware. They didn't let Ryan go. They did the man wrong, and Ryan said, "Get me out." When the Falcons failed on Watson, they wanted Ryan back. That's whatever. Matt Ryan, that's the thing. I don't know why we were holding on to Matt Ryan so hard in the first place. So we could have a 10-win season and then lose in the playoffs again? Like, what is the infatuation with the Falcons being good in the regular season and then losing in the playoffs as opposed to not making the playoffs now? Like what's the appeal here? If Matt Ryan was taking us to the Super Bowl every single freaking year, then I would understand the support. I don't understand it. I don't watch college football. I think I should, but I don't at the moment. But that's just my thing. Matt Ryan does not, and he never will be the quarterback where I'm like, we have to keep him. Because what's different? Oh, the offense flows smoother. Okay, cool. We're still losing in the playoffs. How many Super Bowls has Matt Ryan won? How many Super Bowls has Heineke won? Marcus Mariota. We have to put all of these people in one box. We can't just keep saying Matt Ryan is the greatest to ever walk and not realizing that he's never won us anything. And you can blame it on whatever you want to. The point is he's never won. One of y'all find me a Super Bowl championship with Matt Ryan as the headliner. Go look for it. I'm begging you to. I respect your loyalty to Matt. I really do. All of you. All of you, Matt. All of you. Not just Lila, because he loves Matt Ryan. I respect it. But that doesn't make any sense to me. It doesn't. I'm not going to stop defending Ritter. So, you don't try to make a 3 or 4 round pick your starter in future. As he's a backup. I want Falcons to get a legit QB next season. But all right. So how about this? What if the Falcons draft the quarterback this year? Now, hold on. Let me see. Hold on. Let me see something. 2024 NFL. Do they have the Let me see. Caleb Williams to Bears. What pick do we have? 5? No, we don't have 4. Is it 8? What pick did the Falcons? Oh, 10. J.J. McCarthy. The Falcons can't possibly go into the 2024 J.J. McCarthy is an accurate quarterback with solid arm mobility. Okay. Let's go with this. Let's go with J.J. McCarthy, okay? Let's go with J.J. McCarthy. Oh, y'all can't even see it. Let's go with J.J. McCarthy. Okay. Let's just say we draft J.J. McCarthy, quarterback from Michigan. What if he plays bad his first 2 years and Ritter's still on the team? Say we get rid of Heineke and now we have McCarthy and Ritter. What do you do now if McCarthy isn't as good as we may want him to? What happens? What do we do now? Oh, we got to trade again? We got to draft again? We'll keep trying and trying and trying and trying. Y'all have to stop. But that's the thing. Quarterbacks mess up. Why does everyone jump on Ritter? If Heineke threw an interception, it was just a bad throw. Ritter throws the interception, he's just the worst quarterback of all time. If Taysom Hill came to the Falcons, what is a Taysom Hill? What is that? I don't know what that is. Who's that? What is that? This is my thing. Heineke throws a bad pass. Oh, wind. Falcons, Desmond Ritter throws a bad pass. Oh my God, we gotta kill him. There's no consistency. There's no consistency. They're not going to start Heineke next season. They already showed you they're not going to do that. They're not. And listen, it's not my job to make y'all see what I see. I'm just telling you what my perspective is. At least Ryan could throw the ball better than Ritter can. And that's why Ryan doesn't have a job now. So what are we talking about? Where's Matt Ryan at now? If the quarterback was so good, Matt Ryan was so good, he would still have a job. Where's Matt Ryan at now? Last time I heard him, he was in the Colts. Is he still in the Colts? I don't know. I haven't heard his name in 3 years. Where's Matt Ryan at? If he's so good, where is he at? Yeah, that's the thing. I don't have it's not my job to make y'all see what I see. It's not. I will never be able to do that. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying I think when people see me defend Ritter, they're like, oh, you're saying he's the best. No, I'm not. Never once did I say that. She was to be in the booth. Thank God. Because no one chose his ass. He used to choose to be on CBS because no one chose his ass. But everyone's choosing things. Good. Good job. Yes. Stay the hell in the booth. So you can come back to the Falcons. Everyone start, oh! And then we win 11 games and then lose to the Saints in the divisional round. And then what? Then what? Whose fault is it now? Defense? Pass rush? Who else are we going to blame it on? When the Falcons lose, when Ritter's there, it's Ritter's fault. Matt Ryan and the Falcons, it's not Matt Ryan's fault. It's not Heineke's fault. Thank God y'all started blaming Mariota. The quarterback is the nucleus of the football team. If he messes up, that falls back on everybody. He's the leader. I'm not saying Ritter's the best. I know he's been playing like shit. I see it. I'm watching the same game y'all are. But you are not going to make me think that he should just be thrown to the wolves as if he just never won a game before. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I feel bad for some Falcons fans, because they're still stuck in the past. Everyone, guess what? Matt Ryan's never coming back. Get that dude. Matt Ryan's never coming back. I know it hurts. I know it's painful for you. He's never coming back. Julio Jones is never coming back. And that's okay. Because we have to move on. We have to. Or we're just going to be living in the past forever. Every time I talk to Atlanta Falcons fan, they're talking about 3-4 years ago. I know our team is bad now, but why y'all so insistent on talking about 2017? Why? Y'all can't talk about anything else? Really? Was everything that good? No, it wasn't. It wasn't. Everyone looks at it with rose-colored glasses because everyone thinks it was just great back then. We didn't win a Super Bowl. So what are we having this conversation about? We didn't get rid of a Super Bowl winning quarterback to get Desmond Ridder. We got rid of a quarterback who got us to the right there. And then what happened? That's it. Where's Joshua? I'm about to pin what you said. Wait, let me read it again. Make sure I know. I feel like because y'all haven't had I can't read. A good QB in so long, most of the fans want a superstar immediately or a decent QB to become said superstar overnight. Exactly. The Falcons, we suck. The Atlanta Falcons are absolutely horrendous. And the Falcons fans are so scared of continuing to suck. Pause. They're so scared. They're so scared. I'm not stuck on anything. I'd rather be stuck on a quarterback of the future than be stuck on a quarterback that isn't in the fucking league anymore. That's the way I see it. That's the way I see it. It's like, imagine if you talk to a Chicago Bulls fan And the Chicago Bulls are a very bad basketball team. And he just insists on talking about Scottie Pippen and Dennis Rodman. And just refuses to talk about the present. You can't be stuck in the past, as we can't. We can't talk about, oh, if we had him, remember when we had, we can't just keep saying remember all the time. We can't. We can't. And I don't think we've seen enough of Desmond Ridder for y'all to be throwing him under the bus like that. If he's been doing this consistently, just messing up over and over, he hasn't been on the team for that long. He hasn't. He hasn't been on the team for that long. And breaking news, guys, sometimes the young quarterback isn't as good as his peak is. Sometimes they need more time than others to grow. The Falcons can't go through a rebuilding process. If the Falcons go through a rebuilding process, Atlanta Falcons fans are going to lose their shit. Because all the thing the Falcons fans want is win, 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 win. We're not going to be that right now. I think the Falcons are probably rebuilding right now. And they have a really good core. We have people like Bijan Robinson, one of the best pickups in the draft. Kyle Pitts, one of the best tight ends. A.J. Terrell is a premier cornerback. I can pull up the stats right now. Jesse Bates, tied for most interceptions this season. Pro Bowl free safety we picked up in the offseason. We have players on Calais Campbell. We have players on this team. We have two linebackers that are really good. Richie Grant isn't as bad as people call. People were throwing Richie Grant around saying he's not as bad as people think. But Falcons fans are so hyper fixated on wanting to win right now, they look right past the things that are good. And trust me, I do it too. Because I'm a part of this. But I'm trying to break everyone out of just walking backwards. Atlanta Falcons don't want to walk. Atlanta Falcons fans refuse to walk forward. Ridder's been in the league for a second year. So we're calling quarterbacks trash after 2 years? Oh, we're done. We're done. A.J. Terrell has the stats to be a premier quarterback, a premier corner. Please don't do that. We're not throwing A.J. Terrell under the bus. We're not throwing A.J. Terrell under the bus. We cannot do that. A.J. Terrell has the stats and has shown that he's a premier cornerback. Please don't make me press Google. Please don't do that. Do not do that. Come on. You can call Ridder trash all you want. You are not going to sit here and call A.J. Terrell trash. That's what's not going to happen. Because then you would just be factually incorrect. That's what I'm saying. It's just, you have to. Falcons fans don't want to let players progress. They just want win, win, win right now. We're not going to get win, win right now. We're not. We're not. And that's all right. That's okay, but I just need Falcons fans to realize that the future, life has to go on without Matt Ryan. Life has to go on without Julio Jones. This thing, people, I don't understand it. I don't understand it. I do not understand it because let's just throw a scenario out there. Let's just say Ridder comes back next year and he's starting and he has a top 5 quarterback year in the whole league. I know some of y'all looking at it like, oh, that will never happen. In the scenario that it does, Let's just play make believe for a second. Use your imagination. What the hell are y'all gonna say to me then? What happens then? And the reason why I'm saying that is because if we're throwing him under the, y'all said 3 years, we're calling him trash over. Like, what are we doing? The Falcons defense has blown a lot of games. But then you have a game like today. We can't call the defense trash all the time. When they play like trash, I'ma call them trash. Y'all know I'ma do it. When they play like trash, I'ma scream at them. But when they play like today, I can't act like the Falcons have never had a personnel problem. It's always an execution problem. It's always an execution problem. And that's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes good players don't execute, and that's okay. But there's a fear. There's a fear with Atlanta Falcons fans because they never want to be bad again. We're not going to be like amazing for a while now. You know what I'm saying? You know? And that's all right. We got to let it sit for a little bit. I ain't going to lie. Baker Mayfield is all right. He's not the worst. He's all right. But that's not. I think the Buccaneers, they execute better. I think the Buccaneers execute a hell of a lot better. You know what I'm saying? That's just the way I've seen it from like for a while now. You know? That's my thing. I just think we need to give people more time to progress instead of throwing them under the bus immediately. I don't think that's fair to anybody. So, I don't know. That's the way I see it, but maybe my view is jaded. I'm not sure. But I will say I do want to play Madden right now, so that is probably what I'm about to do. Merry Christmas, Lita. I do want to play Madden. I'm probably gonna plan on playing one, but yeah, it's a lot. I wish Falcons fans were just more I wish the Falcons fans just gave people more time, that's all. They probably never will. But I just wish that was our reality, but it probably will not be, you know? It probably will not be. Oh, damn, I want to play Ultimate Team. Where's my freaking audio at? Can't get my, hold up. It's Probably my capture card being stupid. Probably my hold up. Let me see something. Ugh. Yeah, hold on. Okay. What's this? I wonder why my audio isn't playing. Why is my audio not playing? What the? What the?
Right when magazines wrote Kanye West off, I dropped my new shit, it sound like the best of A&R's looking like we messed up. Grammy night, damn right, we got dressed up. Bottle after bottle till we got messed up in the studio, but really though, yeah, he next up. People asking me is I'm gonna give my chain back. That'll be the same day I give the game back. You know the next question, dawg, yo, where Dame at? Let's track the Indian dance to bring our rain back. What's up with you and Jay, man? Are y'all okay, man? They pray for the death of our dynasty like amen. But right here stands amen with the power to make a diamond with his big hands. Throw your diamonds in the sky if you feel the vibe.
Forever, ever, forever, ever, forever, ever, ever, ever. Oh, I didn't do that. Forever, ever, forever, ever. All right. Let's see what happens. Let me see. Damn. Ah. Oh, Jesus. That's mine. Oh. That's good defense. No. Fuck, you thought that was gonna happen? No. Stop. Oh my god. Oh, he dropped it. Oh. Yo, he dropped it. Good. Okay. All right, good. He dropped it. Damn. Tell him I call no starts, please. Don't leave. Like, yes, indeed. No keys. Starts, please. You gon' leave. Got M's in the bank, like, yes, indeed. My head in a hoodie, my shorty a goodie, my cousins are crazy, my cousins like boogie. Life is amazing, it's what it should be. Oh, good catch! That was beautiful, beautiful throw, beautiful catch. She done it down, so she got a Mercedes. Now Army in the Navy, don't make 10,000, I do it like Brady. That's beautiful. No keys. Starts, please. Don't leave. Like, yes, indeed. Won't even Pikachu. Yellow Ferrari like Pikachu. I gotta wait in there. Watch what he gonna do. I got PS5. I'm getting money. I ain't worried about what he do. Ah. Woo. 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 Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. When you living like that, they supposed to hate. Ah, I should have threw it. Damn. All right, that side is weak. I think we can do this. Why is no one over there blocking? All my ladies, and I can get you there. Oh! Oh! No way. I'm not kicking the ball because I'm lagging, so I don't want to miss the kick. So I'm just going to hope that I can get this. Can I move him out the way? No, 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 no. Oh! God. Oh. All right, Mr. Bentley. Yep, McKinley. The Benzies.
Now it's 2nd and 10.
Yeah, what's up?
McCaffrey running up the middle. And he'll use his blockers to get this up over the 20 to the 21. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. And after.
Okay, muting that. Yeah, I figure YouTube's a lot of notifications. I don't imagine they're good. I'm trying to get through this game, even though it's lagging terribly, and I don't want to do it on here anymore. Open field tackling. There you go. There you go. That's what I need. Yeah, I figured that. It's been a while since I went live on here anyway. At the same time. Open field tackling. Come on. Oh my ladies, if I can get you be there. Oh my God, Richie Grant! Oh, look at that, Richie freaking Grant, man. Oh, he quit. Still ducking my challenge. Bro, I am not doing this with y'all today. I'm about to go on Kick, though. But my video should be uploaded soon. It's not a long video for obvious reasons because, yeah, but I'll be on Kick in a little bit. And then we'll figure that out. But, yeah, video should be up soon. But, thank y'all for being here, man. Thank y'all for 4,000 subscribers again. And yeah, I'll see y'all around, man. All right. Merry Christmas as well.